Oh, shit. I keep doing that. Yeah, not too bad, bro. Just basically finished 2 animal video facts to do with giraffes. Then the other to do with a group of baboons that basically broke into people's cars back in 2009, led by 29 gang members, which is quite cool. What's good, everybody? And believe it or not, what is really interesting is scientists have discovered that mosquitoes do have a favorite food. Okay, so when we talk about their favorite blood that they like to suck on, they actually, they prefer people with type O blood than those with type A or B. So type A and B for mosquitoes is a big no-no. But anyone with type O sucks because they're gonna suck your blood. What's good, everybody? So yeah, if you have a type O blood, I feel sorry for all of you because they are like mosquitoes are attracted to type O blood. So I can see Ed, I can see your back. What's good, bro? And not only that, it's just phenomenal how scientists generally did. I am from the United Kingdom and I love doing animal facts and everything else in between. So, believe it or not, it's like how people think that giraffes don't have vocal cords and they can't produce a sound. But scientists generally thought once upon a time it didn't exist, that they can't produce a sound. But it turns out they can. It just takes a lot longer for them to use their vocal cords to create a sound. But when they do create a sound, it's like a humming sound. And they'll even do it at nighttime, which is crazy. So yeah. Oh, we love it. We love it. But how is everyone doing though? For real, how is everyone doing? I'm actually having a wonderful day. No, I'm not, bro. I just do everything around nature. I follow nature and do other stuff away from politics and that sort of stuff. I don't believe in politics. I don't believe in negativity, It's all about nature, all about educating, giving people weird but crazy facts. Just like how pandas' droppings can be turned into paper. Just like how bats have thumbs. And believe it or not, some fish can turn into from females to males, and some fish can walk on water. Did you know that another weird but true fact, that some fish can walk on land? And weird but true that some never saw. Nope, I don't watch cricket. I don't watch cricket. And an interesting, weird but true fact that there are more plastic flamingos in America than there are real ones. And did you also know that flamingos are the only ones that eat upside down? And not only that, owls cannot move their eyes. Another weird but true fact is that nice to meet you, bro. Another interesting, weird but true fact that there was a pet goldfish in England that lived up to 43 years old, which is absolutely mind-blowing. So being at the age of 4 is so crazy, And a weird but true fact that male seahorses do actually give birth, which is weird, but it is actually very true. Man, I've done plenty on cats. I can give you a cat fact if you want. Do you want wild cats or do you want a house cat? What sort of cat are we looking at? Because I know when people say cats. Okay, I'm glad you're not too bothered what cat. Okay, let's go into it. 1 minute. Let me get it up. So when you think about cheetahs, their tear lines are very unique as it helps protect them from the harsh sun so they don't get blinded. So there is a story behind it though, that apparently a cheetah mother lost her kitten and she cried so hard that it created tear lines on her eyes, and because she cried for days. But the reality is it's more because they genuinely have them to protect their eyes. Not only that, these guys are lesser of a cat than having like a tiger or anything like that. Then these guys are not built for strength, they are built for speed. And not only that, if they can't find water, they will genuinely, you know, drink blood from the prey that they eat. So therefore they have to think very carefully on what they're doing, because they do get bullied by lions, as lions have often been known to basically kill cheetahs if you give them half a chance. But all in all, that is how they would generally survive, by eating quickly and then darting, or they would generally drag the whole thing up the tree in order. It's not a leopard, because leopards are more like this. Yo, what's good? When you think about leopards, you're thinking more like this, bud. So this is a leopard, and these guys are, you know, Fredo, which is at my zoo. He can be found in the cold parts of Russia all the way to the cold parts of China. So I'm living in Wales, and I'm pretty sure there's a zoo. Fairs, man. Yeah, so he's critically endangered, is only said to be around about 100 left in the wild, and he is on a breeding program. He's had very successful babies. Mate, you can see this is a cat, you sausage. I'm showing you. Look, I'll even show you another one if you're that gullible. Look, this is a... You didn't say house cat, so you're out, mate. You're out. I'm sorry, but you didn't say house cat first. You're gone. As I was saying, you can really tell that this is a leopard due to the fact of the colorations, but people are generally mistaking leopards for jaguars, as jaguars are typically more stockier. These guys are not built the same way, and they don't have the same bite force as a jaguar. See, a jaguar's bite force is about 1,500 per square inch. Yo, what's good, bro? What is good? I haven't seen you in a hot minute. Oh, who wants to hear a pig fact? Now, I am going to be saving this for a video as well. I'm doing well, bro. I'm doing... Fuck's sakes. Why do I forget? We will do that in a minute. Just 1 sec, because I've got to get my... I like keeping tabs on how many I can see through the chat while I'm talking, because if I do it from this, I have to kind of squint, and it hurts my eyes to squint. One sec. Fuck's sakes. One sec, my lovelies. Okay, let's get it. So, pigs can't look up. Man, I do have them. It just sucks that I don't like to wear them all the time. So yeah, pigs can't look up. They can, you know, they can only tilt their head up to a 40 to a 45 degrees, which isn't enough to look up. So they generally can't look up, as most people think that pigs can genuinely look up. No, they can't look up because they can only... I know, but it's a cute little fact. It is a cute little fact. I love that the fact that a pig can't look up but can only give a 45 degree, you know, while tilting its neck, which is so fucking cute. Ah! We love it. And you know, a video that we will be covering. Yo, what's good? Hi Justin, how you doing, bro? And just for everybody's information, I will be covering that interesting fact that people want to hear, which is to do with why elephants can't jump. They can't physically look all the way up. So if they were to, like how us humans, if us humans were to look up, we can look up. Pigs cannot do that. They can only tilt to a 45 degree to look up. You know, which is alright. So for, like I say, with right on, I love that little emoji. So yeah, with that why elephants can't jump, that will be an interesting fact to break down for all of you people, because I know you people have heard so many times that elephants can't jump. So when I break that down, you guys should get a real understanding of why pigs can't, you know, not pigs, why elephants can't jump. And I also have an interesting fact with penguins. So penguin fact is coming out. So all of you go and look at my recent videos, because I've noticed that some of you have been lacking with some of my videos, not giving enough watch time and everything else. So it's kind of a bit meh, but we're getting there. Hello Froggy. So yeah, all of you go and watch my recent videos. If you haven't, make sure that you watch the full things through and through. So far I have posted what we posted so far: orcas, and we've done giraffe, we've done baboons. What's good, Froggy? So we got a lot to cover in upcoming videos. We got pigs, we got elephants, we got crocs, rabbits, sloths, pangolins, snakes, and many more, and some ocean life going into it as well. So I got a lot of things coming out to play and for you guys to observe. Fortunately, Rainbow, it sucked because when I tried to get it sorted, my phone kept being a bitch, so I haven't been able to. So it looks like I'm gonna have to save up to get a new phone, because I've noticed my phone is a bit faulty, which is really annoying. So it only allows me to do so many things, and then it just crashes out. So it really did bug me, but we're going to try and I'm gonna have to upgrade, because I got an iPhone XR, so it's kind of buggy. It's kind of a buggy phone. There's always another time, bro. I want to bring a lot of interesting facts to you guys. Oh, and golden lion tamarins, along with, what else are my notepads? Oh, that's right. So we got golden frogs, we got goldfish, golden lion tamarin, more frogs, and so on and so forth. People attention spam are basically fried now. They can't watch a video for 10 seconds without. No, it's because I can give you a basic fact. Is because people are too scared to understand knowledge, so they want drama. They want to be fueled by drama, hate, evil, all that sort of shit. If it's not relevant to them, then they're not gonna watch it. You know, so many platforms promote sexism, narcissistic, abusive, racism, and homophobic, all types of stuff. And that's social media. If you're not having arguments, or you're not fighting, or you're not promoting drama, or having a wrong opinion on something, you're not gonna get all the attention in the world. But it doesn't matter to me, because I love to give animal facts. Now, I do want to ask people a genuine question. Would people like to hear a little bit about different myths about animals that, you know, are quite interesting, like urban myths about animals, and give context to that as well, or no? Fuck. Because that can be arranged. I can do a whole bunch of animal urban myths that have been told, and I can debunk them and everything else. Yeah, we can do that. I can 110% do that. You know, for anybody that is interested, I can 1000% do that. 1000%. So I'm gonna be doing a big fat catalog of animal facts, so people have like a whole bunch to go off. I'm sure all of us here would enjoy that. I'm pretty sure they would, you know. I'm pretty sure, but I'm so pumped for the animals that are coming out. The first one I'm gonna debunk is the whole myth about um, woolly mammoths and how apparently they're all and apparently how they're trying to you know to try and get them back on track again. That would be a very interesting debunk on that. I think if I was to do it, I would want it to be, you know, interest. I would love to see how that goes down. That sounds interesting. Crazy. That is that. Yeah, it really is. I agree, Rainbow. Oh, I got a special video on octopuses and everything else. So octopuses are coming out with other facts about different animals. I wanna do like a deep dive on different things from weird but from the weird but the beautiful sides, and also I want to put facts of did you know facts. I really want to put a series together called Did You Know, with like episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, whatever, you know what I mean? And build a franchise from that side of shit, you know what I mean? I really wanna like get things really properly popping off. So make a playlist for did you know, to Weird But True, to then another folder with Animal Facts season 1, 2, 3, 4. I really want to blossom with it. And Rainbow, I can't lie, I love the whole idea of educating in the most fun and unique and mind blowing way. If I can achieve my goal, then I've done my shit. I've done my shit and I'm good to go. You know what I mean? And if people want, I can also do a little bit of like Egyptian times with nature. I can do animal facts from Egyptian times, because I got an interesting fact about Egyptians back from what they believed and everything else, which is kind of cool. So if people want to hear interesting facts about that, I can bring that to the table, no problem. So I got lots to really come through in terms of things to look out for on the channel from it. Exactly. So bringing different aspects of stuff, is what the key element is. And I think if I can bring something that the Egyptians used to believe when it comes to nature, along with many other mind blowing facts, then I've done my shit. You know what I mean? I've done my shit. I've done my share. You know what I mean? And I really want to make it so that people can thrive and love off it and appreciate nature for what it is. And it's what I love doing. It's what I love doing. So, I really want to take the time to, you know, bring out as much as I can into nature and show you guys that nature isn't as boring as what people make it out to be. I mean, let's face it, animals are far more better than watching, two people argue about stupid, petty shit that isn't relevant. When you look at nature, when you look at how nature works, it's so much more beneficial. It makes you happy. It makes you a rounded person. I don't know why you would want to spend more time watching some some Muppet talk about, degrading women, or, this shoe is better than what. It doesn't really matter. Because at the end of the day, you're only buying the logo of the brand. It doesn't really matter about anything else. You know what I mean? Nature is what really serves an interesting purpose. And once I've done with that, I can also do some other unique requests from people if they want unique requests. So true. So true. I also, and if people want to actually know this, because I don't think many people do, and I'm only going to give you a little preview, a little snippet of this fact, right? You're only getting a 2-second snippet of this fact. Then after that, you're going to have to wait for the video to come out. So, exactly. Well, this will make you chuckle, and then it'll make you want to go, well, why the fuck did this happen? But believe it or not, a pigeon from Pakistan was arrested in India. You know, that's it, that's what you're getting. So there was a pigeon that actually was arrested. You know, all because it had a, you know, like a little thing around its little leg. Mate, I got the whole story covered for that. So yeah, there was a pigeon in Pakistan. There was that was actually, it was from Pakistan. And it is actually quite funny how this pigeon, it was just funny how this pigeon got arrested on suspicious because of having it, you know, having the owner's number on its Pakistan pigeon got arrested. No, the pigeon was actually originally from Pakistan. And it got arrested in India. And they had to release it because they found out it was the owner's number. But you'll find the other reasons to why it's so much more. It gets so much more funnier from there. Like it gets more funnier that even though yes, a pigeon from Pakistan got arrested in India, all because of a number being wrapped around his ankle. The rest of the story is really funny. So that is your little cliffhanger, and you'd have to wait and find out the rest of the story as to why he got arrested and what the suspicions were around the number, because it is so goddamn funny. And actually, it's so stupid, but it's just so fucking funny. I actually love this story, and it's going to be the best story you'll ever hear. And it will it makes a lot of logical sense, but it's just too funny. I mean, poor pigeon, but same time it got released, so you know. Mate, I can't believe the world we live in. The world we live in is absolutely crazy, man. So far, we've got Donald Trump running his mouth, and then you got still war with everything else. It's just war and war and war and more war and more war with more war. It doesn't need more bombing, more. No, like, I'm just gonna come off the topic a little bit with this because I just want to share my little bit of 2-second thought on this. Because this isn't a politics channel, I just think the whole world is corrupted by dick suckers that run offices and have no idea how to fucking communicate with one another. They're just basically dick riding one another. That's my honest opinion. I don't care what anyone else says. My opinion goes with that. Mate, it's more because they're dick riding on one another. That's all it is. Who's got the bigger dick? That's it. It's just how, you know, who's got the bigger dick. This, I'm gonna have to read it from my other screen because man, I'm squinting. I'm so sorry for squinting. So true, bud. So true. So true. So true. But anyway, enough about politics because I don't want to have this whole raid of people talking about politics. It's just not my channel. So you've all had your 2 second talk about it. That's it. So yeah, the pigeon one will be very interesting for everyone to consume. I hope you all find it funny because I found the article very funny and very much pleasing to for people to want to go and view. So if nature is something that you love, go and subscribe just so you can go and listen to the pigeon article. They had to release it, mate. But you're gonna have to find out why they arrested the pigeon in the first place. I will be releasing the story by tomorrow. So yeah, the story comes out tomorrow. Oh fuck! I think my vape's. Is my vape dead? Fucking is, you know. Wait, is my... Shit, I think my actual vape's dead, you know? Hold on, let me find out. Fuck. No spoilers, but let's just say that's part of the story. I will say that much. But you can kind of see why I say it's half funny. You can kind of understand why that article is hilarious in its own right. That's why I say it's an absolute gem to put out. Because it's just too funny not to ignore. It. Pigeons are cute though. That's what I love about pigeons. They're just so cute. But the pigeon story is going to make people laugh. I love the idea of throwing an idea that's going to make people laugh and make it make sense, you know? So if I can make everyone laugh with a little story, then I've done my job. And I'm going to love seeing the reactions that come through. For real, for real. Oh, right, I better go and charge my phone. So I've only come on to basically give as much time as I can, but I don't want my phone to die. So I will catch you all tomorrow. Make sure you all subscribe. All that's all good stuff. I'm gonna head off because I've got to sleep well. Yeah, I will be doing some of that stuff as well, but to be honest, there's a lot I want to cover as well as Weird But True, but animal facts in general, making it all into, you know. Would you rather... Oh, here we go with the... I had to, that's stupid. Right. Love yous and all leave yous. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much again for people that, you know, come through and support the channel like you have. You guys are amazing. I will see you all tomorrow. Till next time.